Rock of Ages is a jukebox musical. I am barely aware of it as a jukebox musical because I rarely listened to a jukebox in the 1980s. I suspect that half the cast of the current Take Two Productions staging of the show in the theater in the Southampton Church on Macklin was not yet born in the 1980s. But Chris D'Arienzo built his book for Rock of Ages around classic rock songs from that decade, especially glam metal bands like Styx, Journey, Bon Jovi, Twisted Sister, Poison, Pat Benatar, Steve Perry. D'Arienzo set most of it in a club called the Bourbon Room on LA's Sunset Strip. The Take Two crew immerse us in the Bourbon Room the minute we walk into the smoky, cloudy theater. Matt Stuckel's lights are dim and often red. Set designers Bill Beilstein and Josh Smith created a pretty trashy environment with emphasis on room for the musicians. Music director Nicholas Valdez's band is on stage the whole time, and for dancers. If you were around in the 80s, you'll recognize many of choreographer Jenn Koehne's moves and the styles of Colene Fornachon's costumes. Embodying the post-punk spirit of the times, this show does not look like a fine-tuned, watch-work, precise Broadway show. Anarchy threatens, meta moments come near, actors break character and the fourth wall. Fortunately, director Gary Long's work in the past has also featured a solid structure and well-rehearsed cast, supporting the appearance of random joy and trouble, and so it is with Rock of Ages. The story is a familiar one, though D'Arienzo's book doesn't always make it easy to follow. Young Drew works as a busboy in the Bourbon Room while trying to write songs and make it as a rocker. Young Sherrie arrives from Kansas pursuing a career as an actor. They fall for each other, but the course of true love does not run smooth. Drew can't express himself, letting down Sherrie's hopes. She takes up briefly with rock star Stacey Jacks, which alienates Drew. She winds up pursuing her acting career in a strip club. Drew lucks onto a starring appearance in the club, but the producer who signs him wants to put him in a boy band, not a would-be hard rocker's dream job. Somehow he winds up delivering pizza. Meantime, the mayor of Los Angeles decides that the Sunset Strip does not make the city look good. He brings in a father and son development team from Germany to tear it down and build something new and shiny. The club's owner, Dennis, and his lieutenant, Lonny, figure the Bourbon's days are numbered and prepare to shut it down. But the mayor's city planner loves rock, loves the Strip, and leads a protest against its destruction. So a lot goes on, along with a lot of song and dance. Leah, Loren, Koclanes, and Jacob Bizaillion generate some chemistry as the attractive young couple with fine voices. Kyle Kelesoma worries Dennis's way through the threat to his club with more than friendly assistance from Jordan Dennis's Lonny, who also serves as our narrator. Gage Seitz probably has more fun than anyone as the nasty, ego-blind, fading star Stacey Jacks. Karen Fulks unleashes her powerful voice and stage presence as the owner of the strip club, and Elise Brubaker plows ahead as the determined leader of the resistance to renewal. Robert Annis is the father, and the remarkable Matthew Hansen, a terrific comedian and dancer, is the son in the team of German regenerators. The whole cast keeps the show flying high, and if I single out Sara Womack, it is because I have seen her more often than others, and she always brings a huge charge of energy to what she does, and she's a wonderful dancer, too. Rock of Ages makes me think of the first 3 words of a hymn I grew up on. This show has nothing to do with that.
Well, I certainly agree with your praise of this production, but I just don't like the show
Don't like
very
the show
much.
itself. Do you mind listening to a little of that 80s music now?
Give it a go.
Well, all right.